Send help. Best way to spend your Sunday. Morning.
Good morning.
Krishna, how are we feeling?
I feel great, honestly. We are making some lunch for the week as well as breakfast, and then we're getting ready to go to Red Clay Museum.
Yep.
But all is well. You also ask how you feeling.
I'm feeling not like death. Friday and yesterday, today's Sunday. Friday and yesterday were rough. I spent the whole day in bed. But today I woke up, took a shower, and now I'm making breakfast. And then we are also trying to plan ahead for some of the things we're going to be doing every week. Canned. But yeah, that's what we are. I'm cutting chicken.
Cut.
I'm making breakfast. Breakfast is served. Shania is having coffee. I'm having lemon and ginger tea and honey because well. Then we also have vitamins because very important.
Health is wealth.
Health is wealth. So I just had a little scare. Thought I'd lost some of my US dollars and I was panicked. But shout out to the Holy Spirit, I found it. That being said, we were supposed to be going to the Red Clay Museum, but as you can see, Tamale has struck again.
Us with some nice, well-deserved
yeah.
rain.
But that means if it continues, we probably are not going anywhere. So
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. We're supposed to leave in an hour, so let's see how things go. If not, Sugar and I are gonna stay home and watch TikTok.
If the Wi-Fi works.
Send help. We're waiting for Julius because the rain stopped, so we decided it's best to run out the house now. I'm feeling, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being great, I'm at a 6.
She's lying. She's with me, so she's 11 right now.
Okay. I'm at a 6, but I'm trucking along. Yes. I think it'll be fun, and we need to leave the house because we've been in since Friday. Well, okay, sorry, socialites. Anyways, I'm waiting for Julius, and then we'll see you guys at the Red Clay Museum. Bye.
But you're not gonna see me slacking our ass again. I was just excited to show y'all. Okay, so.
Here.
Okay.
All right, that's a lot. This is where we're at, and it is so random but so beautiful already. So we have a tour guide who's going to show us around. We're just waiting for Larissa and Ava, who don't know if you can see this them right there. Then let's get the show on the road.
Mahama. So Ibrahim is into very style of wings. So
personal album of Ever Young Studio.
Which he has shot, some in the 50s, some in the 70s also. So you should try 1 or 2 black and white photographs.
She's gorgeous.
Being complicated in a way that even if you see it, you try to even argue more that it's the original. Most of them are made of purple. These tattoos are notably seen on traders' arms, IDs, nor phones. So it was difficult for them to trace back their roots anytime any casualty happens to them. So this was their form of IDs. And some of these women or men used to ink these names on their arms as a form of paying homage or showing gratitude to one's partner. With the help of Nkanta, making some of these boxes in a paint company called Gihawk. Gihawk used to be a paint division under Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Make these boxes in various shapes and sizes, which they used to roam in various homes, mending people's sunglasses. So this toolbox too, as I explained earlier on, they use it as a drum which they beat to create awareness. So each section of this toolbox creates unique tunes. So if you observe like this section, and then to create a suitable tune which they use to kind of get the attention of perhaps happens to be some of the mining sectors in the Gold Coast. So back in the Gold Coast, we had Germans coming into the country where they used to, most of them used to work at the Railway Institute. This image was one of images that he has documented. Was these are men from the community here, from left to right. So that's they reach out to James Banner to help in taking some shots for some advertisements. And back then, to the mainstream advertisement platforms were either on radio, television, or newspapers. So I even learned during that period, it was only one casualty that they recorded across the country. So it was a successful way of passing message through people, finding its way into the West African market. When you see a bird, either it's flying or it's on the ground, trying to find something to feed on. And so that's what this particular one actually means. So he makes these designs in different patterns. I see that this one is in a different pattern as compared to this here in the studio during the COVID period. So as we were on Germans used to kind of draw these plans of trees where they will now bring the parts into the Gold Coast to assign them. So most of these drawings were done on fabric because they used to sew. They will write it in German and they will now kind of translate it into English. This will spin in a rapid fashion, which will now suck in air. So with this one, he got most of them from chiefs, some from individuals in the communities. So the cottons that they were using to produce these fabrics were gotten down here in the north. So it's quite unique. They use that colors to communicate, just like how they wear their hats. They have different meanings, how they position those hats. Some were to be given to food vendors to wrap food and all that, groundnut sellers. So just imagine. And them like the designs on it. So we have the golden stool and other symbols of the Ashanti Kingdom encrypted on this. And this one had a chamber where you could actually hide your beloved jewelry. And these particular ones were being acquired by the rich. It was the rich who could afford this, to have water by you. Where immediately you observe that this metal become hotter, you just immerse it into the water. 10 regions, but now we have about 16. So he used some of this for some works earlier on. You can try it on if you want.
Look at how beautiful. Yeah. We have a... So look. Sorry.
It was more like a deflective hat. So it's one of the silos that Dr. Kwame Nkrumah built across the countries. Across the country. We're like, he's building this tunnel so that he could use it as an escape route from Accra to Tamale in case of war or riot. So with this not being completed, during the rainy season, water gets into him telling them to kind of try drawing their dream house. So this was a kid dream house.
Very sweet.
From the community here. Mercy, you get to see more of Kente. So it performs similar role as the smoke. So they went to different deba, 2 hunters hunting for one bird. So it was a collaborative hunting spray. So what will happen is one will wear these marks and wear the costume, start to mimic the bird, then the other one will hide elsewhere and then pull the trigger. So that was the kind of hunting the technique that is the most motivated ownership or your jutsu.
Okay.
Ghana Diaries. So this space is when I said ghost. So the ghost can be like a way of thinking or a thought, mindset. So it's an artwork that he did in Manchester. He did one in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Rainy season, like this period, water gets into the space, so the communities come in to swim in. So seeing the design, their mindset is a pool, so they enjoy it. And later on, we had these water lilies coming onto the water. So it was quite lively to watch. The artist also hosts some of artist talk in this space. This work has to do with old school bunk beds. So these are bunk beds used in the senior high schools in Ghana here. So they have wooden ones and they have metallic ones. So mostly what happens to these wooden ones is when they are no more in use, either they burn them as firewood or they throw them away. Are worn by masons or constructors, which they use to carry mortar and also prevent direct sunlight from hitting the head. Yeah, so it's more like a graduation hat. So here he celebrates the labor works, which actually happens here with this particular ones. Okay. Most of these ones.
As a cinema?
Cinema.
Oh wow.
So we're having a production next month in that space.
Nice.
So we're using some of these chairs. So most of these chairs are over 100 years.
Oh wow.
Yes. So it was mostly used at homes which were used by the head of the family. For example, the father coming around in Africa, in Europe. So when they come around, they will have a place to stay. The upper portion will be used as a studio.
This has been absolutely phenomenal. We'll be back. They have a bunch of events and stuff coming up, and we've had an amazing tour guide, and it's just been a very nice Sunday. Nice way to spend your Sunday. So we'll see y'all later. Oh my, I've seen pictures of this on like Instagram and stuff.
These machines, we acquired them with the help of scrap dealers. Okay, so they acquired about 2,000 of this. Wow. Where here we are using almost 180. So he pays attention to the sounds that these machines generate, which he uses in comparison to the sounds of the trains, the different sound tracks. What you see on this board, that was what they were being taught in the classroom at the period that they were. This way. Well, are you tired? Are you tired?
No, you've been talking.
Are you tired?
I would be tired if I was you.
Bricks kind of absorb the heat, so that's why most of the structures being built with these bricks, kind of the interior is quite cool. So in this space, experimental works, trying to get some crops grown down here, which cannot be grown in all that.
Nice.
They were like.
Guys, this place spans literally just like we're coming from in there, and it still goes all the way around.
Very glad you got to come. Definitely will be back. Sorry guys.
So their plan is to turn this into accommodations for guests, which is kind of crazy, but also really cool.
It's adventurous. Be careful.
She's now deciding which
one.
I know you're talking rubbish. Hello.
Hi.
Nice cooking. Chefity chef.
It is good.
We just got back. Well, we didn't just get back. We got back like
about half an hour ago.
maybe about half an hour ago from Red Clay, and we ordered food on the way home because
this is for lunch.
This is for lunch this week, and then I'm also going to make okra a bit later.
You making that today?
I'm gonna boil the meat.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna boil the meat.
No fucking-
I'm
there's
gonna
no
boil the
way.
meat. So yeah, she's making. What are you making?
Some curry chicken and then a vegetable rice.
Very fancy, Chef Shania. Very
Well,
fancy.
we have to have some veggies and
Yes.
protein is a must.
Yes.
So we're trying.
We're
but
trying our best, guys.
If not, delivery's there.
Yes, Dan Ladi at Luxury Restaurant. Shout out to him. But in the meantime, while Shania is cooking, I'm editing TikToks. Go follow me on TikTok at Sincerelyomaina. Anyways, yeah, we'll check in with you guys later. Guys, the Ghanaians have converted me. I bought shito from the store. And honestly, I have to give it to them. This thing slaps so hard. Dinner is served. Yam, chips, and tilapia fish. Why did you do that? It's supposed to come with like a spicy mayo kind of thing.
Oh fuck.
But then it literally just comes with pepper.
Like pepper.
Like actual just grounded
bro.
pepper. And even the smell of it is insane.
Yeah, like-
So we're so hungry, so we're gonna dig in.